You knew it had to happen sooner or later. The injury bug has hit Milan, and it hasn't been serious injuries, but it's been injuries to key players that have taken them out for more than a few games. Somehow, I'm not quite sure how, we've managed to hold on, but all that could come crashing to a halt today. My name's FM20, and this is Forza Milan, episode 11. And as you can see, we are currently in second place, a point behind Juve. Rafael Leao leads with 8 goals. Theo Hernandez, 7.6 rating. Center Tonali, 5 assists. Best pass completion as well. Theo Hernandez, 3 Players of the Match awards. And he also has the most yellow cards with Giovanni Di Lorenzo with 9. Our 33 goals are first in Serie A. That's really kind of amazing, actually. Our 7 goals allowed are third best. 36 yellow cards, third highest. You know, we want to be top 3 in everything, it seems. Schedule-wise, we've been on a really good run, and I'm not quite sure how. We beat Udinese 3-1 thanks to goals by Rodrigo and a brace of Frank Kessie goals, one of which was a penalty kick. We then dominated Parma 4-1. This was a really good game. Theo Hernandez, my defensive left back, had two goals. He's also had more than a couple of assists during this run as well. Daniel James got off the scoring mark. Emmanuel Vignato got off the scoring mark. We were then home against Shakhtar, and this was a pretty good game. Leao scored a goal. Rodrigo scored a goal. We were just good enough. Let me switch this over here to match stats. 20 shots, 9 on target for us to 6-1 for Shakhtar. They had their chances. The 6-1 is deceptive. They had their chances. Sportiello started in goal because Donnarumma went out with an injury. I want to say, was it in the Udinese game or was it the game after? Yeah, he was there for Udinese. Yeah, after Udinese and before Parma, he went out with an injury sustained in training. And that's when we had a decent run of teams coming out because Parma, Cagliari, and Atalanta, they're all solid teams. You know, Shakhtar was leading the group at the time. So our offense really kicked it up, though, and our defense has really clamped down as well. So even with Sportiello in goal, he didn't have to make a lot of great saves in order for us to squeak by. Our offense decided to turn it up, and they decided, you know, we're just going to outscore the other team. Case in point, Cagliari, which we won 4-1 thanks to 4 goals in the space of 28 minutes. And with the 1 goal they got was a freaking extra time goal in the 94th minute. Piatek a goal, Rodrigo a goal, Suso a goal, Kessie a goal. We then beat Atlanta 3-1. Rodrigo a goal in the 1st minute. David Patella had an own goal in the 33rd minute for us, and then he had a goal for Atalanta in the 58th minute. Piatek scored again in the 63rd minute. He's doing just enough for me to question really whether I want to sell him. He's also making noises about wanting a new contract. We were then home against Fiorentina. This was a tough game. They played us really tough. Hans Hateboer, which is a fabulous name if you ask me, by the way, put Fiorentina up on the board 1-0, and then Kessie scored a penalty kick, and Leao scored 3 minutes later. It was a really good goal. Squad-wise, we're doing really well. Alessandro Romagnoli started most of the games. Rodrigo, 5 goals, 3 assists. Rafael Leao, 8 goals, 1 assist, 2 players in the match. Frank Kessie, 6 goals. Sandro Tonali has 5 assists, and he'll get some goals too, but he'll be double digits in assisting this season. Christoph Piatek, 4 goals, 3 assists in 12 games. That's good. Giovanni Di Lorenzo, 4 assists from the defensive right back position. Suso, 2 goals, 3 assists. Rebic has 3 goals and an assist. Levin Kurzawa, 2 assists in limited appearances. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Theo, and I am not seeing him. Is he unavailable? It's possible he got hit with the yellow card rule. Theo Hernandez suspended. 2 goals, 4 assists, 3 players in the match in 12 games. He's been on an absolute tear this season. Something tells me I'm going to have teams coming after him in the January transfer window and the summer season as well. If we go to the injuries, Donnarumma strained his calf. He was out 3 to 5 weeks. He's coming back soon. Rebic pulled an abdominal muscle. He was out 2 weeks. Paqueta pulled a calf muscle. He's out 3 weeks. Suso fractured his toe. He was out 3 weeks. Caldier and Leao both had knee ligament issues. They were gone for at least a game. It's just been not exactly squeaky bum time, but it's been concerning. We just don't really have a ton of depth at goalkeeper. I mean, Sportiello is nice. He did okay. I mean, we let in 3 goals, which is fine. As long as we're continually outscoring the opponent, we're doing well. So today, though, it is Shakhtar. We're going to skip the Roma game and Sporting. I think if we go here to the standings, we are ahead. If we beat Shakhtar, that puts us at 12, and no one can catch us. So we may skip the Sporting game. It depends on how long this game takes. We may just do Shakhtar and Roma. If we qualify, we'll do Shakhtar and Roma. If we don't qualify, we'll do Shakhtar and Sporting. So that said, I'm going to check my best 11, set the reserves, and we're going to come back for our match away at Shakhtar in just a bit. And this is something I like. Let me move over here to the left real quick. Is it me, or am I bigger in that than I am here? I am, because the box is bigger. YouTube professional. Jeez. So anyhow, this is the loan report. This is great. I love that you can sort by appearances. You can sort by goals, of which Andre Silva is having a great game. Frank's having a decent season out at Trapani. You can sort by assists, loan happiness. And then the one other thing I also like is the loan reports. We click on Dabo, and that's his last few games. You can go to each game he's participated in, and then I thought there was something else you could click and it would bring up another table, but it's possible that's a skin issue. But this is great. And one of the other things I like about it is that you can look over here and see who's happy and who's unhappy and possibly why. So, as an example, Erkan Eyüpel at Pisa is unhappy. I'm not quite sure why, because he's getting a decent amount of playing time, but he's just not having the best performances. So maybe we can say, no, he's not enjoying his soccer there. I wonder why. Well, maybe we'll bring him back. We'll see. Anywho, off to Shakhtar. And this is the team we're starting today. Sportiello in goal. Kurzawa, Romagnoli, Carrot, and Di Lorenzo as the defensive back four. Tonali and Kessie as the midfielders. Rodrigo and Suso as the attacking midfielders. Lau and Piatek up top as the strikers. Fabiano, Tomavienko, Kovalenko launches a forward right to Kurzawa. Hernandez is out. He had too many yellow cards. Suso gets by one, gets by another, takes the shot. Fabinho punches it in the air and over the crossbar. Suso with the corner kick. Leao's there with the header. Very nice. Oh, this kid. He's worth it. Totally worth it. Not a huge crowd at Shakhtar. That's disappointing. Romagnoli on the throw-in. Oh, knocked away, but Kurzawa's going to run it down. To Romagnoli. Centers it to Kessie. Up into space. Rodrigo runs it down. Holds it up. Taps over to Kurzawa. In the box to Tonali. Oh, and he almost had it. Scored over, or launched it over the right side of the crossbar. Fernando from just outside the box for Shakhtar. Matvienko hits it, but it goes wide right. Fernando. Oh, off the post. Cipriano runs that down. Gives it back to Fernando, who tries crossing it in, but the number 32 player for Shakhtar couldn't get a head on it. Rakitsky. To Stepanko. Back to Rakitsky. To Macon. To Stepanko. To Kovalenko. To Dodo. Oh, dispossessed by Kurzawa. Well done. He launches it forward. Leao's there. Gets by the one defender. It's 3-on-3. He's got help. Instead, he's going to take the shot. Oh, Fernando just went out with an injury. Or he just picked up an injury. It's not going to be good for Shakhtar. Sportiello taps it over to Kerr off the goal kick. Launches it forward. Rutinsky, sends that up to Cipriano, who launches it across the field to Fernando. Taps up to Macon. to Sicken. Back to Macon. To Ismaili. To Macon. And he blows it by Sport Yellow. Of course, it's his first goal of the season. Well, to be fair, that was a good goal. Holy cow, the stadium is freaking empty. I get that maybe we didn't travel, but you think they would have more fans at home. Kurzawa to Tonali. Dispossessed. Sicken. To Stepanko. Gives it away, though. Tonali. Taps it back up to Rodrigo, who's one-on-one. And he hits it right at Fabiano. Come on, guys. Suso, the corner kick. Rodrigo over the crossbar. 15 shots, 5 on target this first half. Told the boys I wasn't happy with their performance. They were all, yeah, we're not happy either. So let's see if we can turn on the second half. Ismaili. To Stepanenko. Kovalenko. Out to Ismaili. Challenged, gets by. Challenged again. Suso. Or no, Stepanko. Words are hard. Kessie dispossesses Cipriano. At least I think it was Cipriano. He's got options. Instead, he's going to shoot it right. Guys, come on. Suso on the corner kick. Knocked away. Kerr has it. Taps it back out to Suso, who sends it in. Rakitsky knocks that away. Kessie can't get the ball. Sicken has it. And he's dispossessed by Kessie, who just knocks it out of bounds. Fernando, the corner kick in. Kessie knocks it away. Cipriano, top of the box. Sportiello, a very nice save. He's going to bomb it forward to Suso. Nice first touch. Taps up to Piatek. He's got help. Cross it. Oh no, near post. Wow, that was a shot. Okay. He does things like that that makes me think he's worth keeping. I don't know. It's going to be tough. Just outside, well, just inside the box, I should say, near post. Rock of a shot. That was well done. Space. Yeah, there we go. Dodo on the throw-in to Stepanenko. Back to Dodo to Stepanenko to Dodo. Oh, Cipriano's right there. See, why can't my guys do that? My guys would have shot it right at the keeper. That was well done by Shakhtar. Yeah, they lost Cipriano, and he just goes around Sportiello, and there he is. My guys would have said, hey, the keeper's right there. I can put it 5-hole. Yeah, just a little past 60 minutes in, we're going to make a couple of changes here. We're going to get Tonali off and bring on Paqueta. Suso's going to come off, and Vignato's going to come on. Kerr, we're going to take off for Musacchio, but not right now. Probably about another 15 minutes. He just got a yellow. If he goes off on a double yellow, I'll be highly, highly peeved. Dodo. Kovalenko. Stepanenko. To Step. Step to Macon. Out to Ismaili. And he takes the shot, pushes it wide left. Kerr taps up to Romagnoli. Back to Kerr. Out to space. Vignato's going to run that down. Holds it up. Gets by one. Nope, doesn't. Passes back to Di Lorenzo. Crosses it in, and who was that? Was that Piatek? Oh, they're saying it's Rakitsky. Well, let's see what happened there. Vignato sends it in. Di Lorenzo crosses it. Oh, and it... Okay, who's the number 11? Who's the number 11? Piatek. It looked like it bounced off Piatek and went in, but they're saying no, it was Rakitsky. I told the guys to concentrate, and they're discouraged. Ismaili. Oh, dispossessed. Leao runs it down. Paqueta holds it up to Kessie. Back to Paqueta. Over to Di Lorenzo on the right. Vignato. Rodrigo's there, and he scores. Oh, that was beautiful. Nice assist by Vignato. That kid's got a future. Yeah, okay. Rodrigo tried to miss it, but he volleyed it off the crossbar. We're going to get Musacchio on for Kerr these last few minutes. Cipriano. Stepanenko. Macon. Back to Stepanenko. To Macon. To Stepanenko. Up to Sikin. Stepanenko. To Macon. Over to Kovalenko. Over to Cipriano. Back to Stepanenko. To Macon. Up into space. They're moving the ball around really well. They're just not moving forward with it. Well, now they are. Dodo. And he hits the post and goes outside. Smiley. To Rakitsky. Oh, gives it right back to Kessie, who's, well, I'm not going to say one-on-one. What can I do? Kessie. Oh, gives it away. Konoplyanka over to Coyote to Sikin, and he pushes it wide left. Had their chance. This should be it here. And it goes over the crossbar, and that is the game. We beat Shakhtar 4-2. 23 shots, 9 on target, slight possession advantage. Who ended up as player of the match? Is it going to tell us? Piatek? We'll see. Boy. Excuse me. Good win, boys. Well done. Injury worry. I totally missed that in the game, didn't I? Crap. Okay, we qualified for the first knockout round. So, we received 2.7 million. So, that means we are going to come back for Roma in Serie A. They are currently a little bit less than mid-table. That's fine. It'll be a good test for us. So, I'm going to save the game here. And then we got about a week to get through, and then the Roma game. So we'll be back with that match in just a bit. Yes, a slightly different formation. Only a season and a half in, I'm finally breaking out a different formation. So 4-3-3, Donnarumma goal. Theo, Caldera, Karen, Di Lorenzo is the defensive back four. Tonali is the defensive midfielder behind Paqueta and Benasser. Rodrigo and Sousa are the attack midfielders. Leao up top is the striker. The reason for this formation is twofold. Kessie is out on a red card, and I don't have another really good box-to-box midfielder. Paqueta and Benasser can both play it. Tonali can't. Caldera is in because Musacchio broke his toe in training. He's out 3 to 5 weeks now. Romagnoli's out because he got injured that last game. It's, with a roster of 80-plus players, my depth isn't as good as I want it to be. It's good. It could be better. It's just a personal thing more than anything else. But this formation suits us. We should do pretty well. Rodrigo, Spinoza knocks away. Pellegrini is dispossessed by Benasser. Out to Paqueta. Out to Theo. Long pass towards Benasser. He's got Di Lorenzo on the right. Back to Benasser. To Di Lorenzo. Out to Tonali. To Paqueta. Back to Tonali. Over to Suso. Taps it over to Di Lorenzo. I think that was unintentional, but it worked. Suso. Back to Di Lorenzo. Over to Tonali. Suso. Box. Benasser. Paqueta takes the shot and he blasts it by the keeper. Holy smokes, that was nice. Move that over a little bit. Nice strike by Paqueta. I'm a fan of this formation, except for the fact it doesn't have 2 strikers up top, and I like playing with 2 strikers. If I had 3 strikers, I'd play a 4-3-3. And with Rebic, I kind of sort of have 3 strikers. The problem is I don't have 4 and 5 strikers, so there's just no depth there with that formation. Donnarumma's back, as you can see, launches up towards Rodrigo, taps over to Lau, gets by 1, gets by 2, and he scores. Holy smokes. What a move. Nice assist by Rodrigo. Does that count as an assist? And that is how you hit the ball past the keeper. You don't hit it right out. Come on, guys. Suso crosses it in the box, back and forth. Oh, Kara can't control it. Had our chances there. Mancini to Vertut. Back to Man City. Up into space. Di Lorenzo's going to run that down. Taps over to Donnarumma, who holds it up to Caldera. Get rid of it, Origi. Oh, flipping real. Ten shots, 5 on target to us, 5 and 4 for Roma. A stupid mistake by Caldera gives Origi a goal, and we're only up 2-1. I don't know if it's me or just my luck. There seems to be a lot of stupid plays like that going on. It's the Thanksgiving break. I haven't watched all the YouTube series I normally watch, so it's possible other players are experiencing the same thing I am. It remains to be seen. And that went over the crossbar, thank God. Theo to Lau. Over to Rodrigo, but he can't control it. Kicked up into space. Kluivert's there. Oh, gets by one. 1-on-1 with Donnarumma. Knocked away. Kara runs that down, bombs it forward, and that's the highlight. Kara is actually the captain today, because both my captain and my assistant captain are out injured. Origi, Kluivert, and they equalize. Mkhitaryan. Odd to see him still on the field. Benasser made the challenge. Didn't work. Origi headed it right to Kluivert. Kluivert. And we're equal. If we lose to Roma, I'm going to be highly, highly upset. "60 minutes in. Let's make a couple of changes. Musacchio's coming on for Caldera. Bonifazzi is going to come on for Di Lorenzo. Kurzawa's going to come on. Kurzawa lost half a star. When did that happen? Kurzawa's going to come on for Hernandez. We'll go to the attack here. Guys to push forward, and they're frustrated. Spinazzola to Kluivert. Over to Vertut. Up into space. Origi. Oh, off the crossbar. That or Donnarumma blocked it. Kolarov. Zaniolo. Fleur. Oh, unreal. Oh, I'm flipping real. I didn't even get a chance to say the name. Kluivert to Zaniolo. And Florenzi blows it by Donnarumma. Wow. Wow. Disappointing collapse. Post-match press conference. Presses. Who's Simeone after? Theo Hernandez, of course. You know what? We'll see the press. We'll walk through the press conference here. And Udinese has been the story of the season so far. They are currently in 8th, and I believe. Let me see here. Yeah, Udinese was picked to finish 14th. The fact that they're up in 8th, they're doing really, really well. Oh yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Juve last year finished 4th, and they fired their head coach, and they hired Zinedine Zidane. I may have mentioned that in a previous episode. I'm not sure. Down at 3rd place, 2 points behind Inter, a point behind Juve, and Juve has a game in hand. Oh, flipping me check something out here. We'll be right back. I think what we are going to do is take another long break. I'm going to play all the way through, and we'll do Napoli and Empoli. And then I'll break in our draw for the first knockout round. Is going to be around the 14th, I want to say. I think I was just on that page. Let me see if I can't go back to that. Yeah, first knockout round draw is on the 14th of December. And then, yeah, the knockout round game isn't until the 16th. Which will actually work for us because the Perugia game will be moved, so we can come back and do a Tim Cup first round game and a Champions League Cup round game after that. That was January, right? No, it's February. So it'll be 2 days after the Juve game and before the Udinese game. So yeah, definitely we'll come back for Napoli or Empoli. I think Empoli's in the relegation spot. Could be interesting to see how the second teamers do. I gotta get scouting again too. January transfer window's coming up, and I usually don't play in games in the January transfer window unless they're like super important. And the first round of the Tim Cup isn't really super important, especially when you consider we're playing a Serie C team, or well, we could be playing Bologna. We'll see. But anyhow, we'll definitely come back for the Empoli game. So we're gonna miss the first. Part of the derby. It's only coming up in 2 days, but we'll definitely catch them on the backside, and that'll be here in April. So that said, a really good win against Shakhtar, who beat Bayern last year 5-0. I didn't realize that. Group-wise, we've clinched. It's going to be a fight between Bayern and Shakhtar to see who qualifies out. There's an outside possibility that Sporting could also sneak into the second position, so we'll have to wait and see. That Roma game, good grief. That's the first time we've lost in 2, 4, 6, 8 matches. That's just stupid mistakes by players. Just they're going to kill us this season. So that's it. If you did like what you've seen and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, questions, criticisms, comments. Leave those down below. All those as fast as I can. My name is FM20. I thank you for watching Forza Milan, episode 11.